What's up, guys? It's a Smart Home Helper, and today we're going to be installing the Veise Smart Lock with a lever. So I'm going to be going it over, probably take about 4 or 5 steps, and I'll walk you guys through the setup. So let's check it out. All right, so step 1 is you're going to pull out the deadbolt here. That's going to be the first step. So you want to make sure you remove everything. If we say that's one of the steps, you're going to go ahead and remove everything. Then you're going to go ahead and put this deadbolt in. And when you look at it, you'll see that it says 45 degrees. It'll say 45 degrees on there. Hopefully you guys can see that. Let's see if you can see it. You can kind of see it there. So it'll say 45 degrees. You want that pointing up. You go ahead and slide it in there. Make sure it goes all the way to the end. We'll see if this one has an extension. Some of them have an extension if it's too short or too long. This one looks like it does as well. But we don't need the extension. It's going to fit there. And then we're going to grab our black screws, which are right here. And we'll go ahead and put both those black screws right in there. And that'll be step 1, is going ahead and getting that deadbolt in. So there you guys go. Step 1. Next on, step 2. All right, so for step 2, I'm going to have what I call the skeleton piece right here. And that's going to come right off this piece right here. And then I'll also have this piece right here. So you'll see it has a cord that's going to go through our skeleton piece, and then the 2 bolts right here going through here and here. So I'll go ahead and do it from this side so you guys can see. I'm going to have the cord go through the top, and this should slide right through the middle. You see that there? We're going to go ahead and push it all the way through. All right, so now for step 3, you can see I got it installed here. Both the bolts are going through. The cord is hanging on the top. On our piece right here, our skeleton piece, it'll say this side against the door. So we're going to push that against the door, slide the cord through, and then make sure it lines up with the hole. And then you'll see it has 2 little holes right here and here. We're going to go ahead and pull out the screws and go ahead and screw those in. Now, I will tell you just from experience, you can use a screwdriver, but you do have to be a little careful if you're using the machine on it. Typically, you'll just want to use just a screwdriver on it and go ahead and get it installed. So I'll go ahead and do that for step 3. All right, so here we are on step 4. You can see I got both the screws in there on the bottom there. And then now we're going to be putting on what we'll call this the shell. And you'll see on the shell, there's a little piece right there that you can go ahead and just plug this right into. So that's probably the first thing that I do is tell you to connect that. And then you'll see that I took the back plate off. The reason that I did that is there's a screw here on the top. You should be able to see it right there. And we're going to be needing to do that. So go ahead and slide this piece on. You can see the hole right there. We're going to slide that piece on, and then we're going to go ahead and screw it. And I'll tell you, just from doing it right here, you do kind of have to fondle the cord around a little bit to get it to fit. But once you get it on there, then we'll go ahead and get this screw in. So go ahead and show you that, and then we'll go to step 5. All right, so we went ahead and got that screw fixed. I'll show you what we're working on next. So the next is going to be the door handle. And so you'll see on the door handle, there's a little screw right there, but you see it's kind of loose. So wherever you want the door, if you want it facing this way, you're going to go ahead and tighten that screw there. Now, I will tell you, it does need an Allen wrench. I was actually able to do it with the Phillips. You don't have to do it too crazy tight, but a Phillips worked for me. Go ahead and get that screwed in. Once I get that all the way in there, you'll see that it's locked in place now. You can see it's just like that. So there you go. That's step 6. And now we'll go to step 7. All right, so now for the last step of the video, pretty simple. We're going to go ahead and put these batteries in, and then I'm going to show you how to reset it. And that'll be our final video for today on how to install. The next video that I set up, we're going to go over the different codes, master codes, send codes for the doors, and I'll walk you through that. So pretty simple. We'll go ahead and get this on. I want to show you what it looks like when it lights up. So let me go ahead and get these installed for you. There we go. And then we should hear some noises. Hold that button right there. 1. There you go. You got it lit up right there. Beautiful. You can see those lights. And then a reset. Typically, whenever you get a new lock, you want to go ahead and do the reset. So they actually give you a tool for the reset. I missed it earlier. I had actually the tool for the Allen wrench to tighten. So I did miss that. Make sure you don't forget that. But you'll see the reset is, where is the reset? They always have it. Yeah, there it is. It's really small, right in this little hole right there. Let me get the camera a little bit closer so you guys can see it. Yep, there's the reset right there. And we'll go ahead and hold that for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll go ahead and let go. And there you go. That was the factory reset there. And now you're good to go ahead and set up your codes and get everything set up. So there you guys go. That's how you install the Veise lock. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm going to create a playlist of different videos on troubleshooting and setting up codes, setting up your cards to sync it up. So I'll get that all set up. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Don't forget to like and subscribe.